Good Friday morning. It's a great day for learning with Hamburg Middle School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated for the morning announcements.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, May 8th, 2020. Today is a day one. Celebrating birthdays today, Michael O'Connell, Ms. Geyser, and Ms. Knoll. Happy birthday to all of you. Tomorrow, celebrating birthdays, Anna Belante, Allison Cartacini, Jonathan Sykia, and Madison Stebbins. Happy birthday to you guys. And on Sunday, celebrating birthdays, Mrs. Nefergold and Mr. Zona. Happy birthday to all of you. Our answer to yesterday's library trivia question, R.L. Stine's series was called Goosebumps. Today, in honor of Mother's Day, name the two special women in Harry Potter's life, the name of his real mom and the name of the woman who treated him like a son in the series. If you know the answer, email Mrs. Mulbert today. We've got a few announcements for you to take a look at, and we'll share those with you now. Students are reminded to go to Family ID to sign up for fall sports for next year. Remember that hashtag Feed Hamburg has begun a senior citizen pen pal program. You can get more details about it by going to their website or our Facebook page. And finally, a fundraiser to benefit the Hamburg and Frontier Booster Clubs will be held Saturday from 11 to 5 at the Town of Hamburg Community Center. It's a master's barbecue. It's a chicken dinner, $12 per meal. It's now been a week since we learned that we're not returning to school for the remainder of the year. We know you have lots of questions. Among those, how do I get things from my locker? How do I turn in my Chromebook? How about yearbooks and 8th grade awards? What are we doing about that? We will be working on those answers. We'll be sharing with those with you as soon as we can. Hopefully we'll be sharing some of those as early as next week. I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you for your efforts as well during this time. It's nothing that we could have imagined, but I'm awfully happy to be part of this community and thrilled with the way you as students who have been responding and the support that you receive both at home and by your teachers as well. Speaking of teachers, I want to say a sort of a final thank you during this Teacher Appreciation Week for the work that they've done both before the closure and during it. This year has challenged people in your profession like no other, I think. Thank you for continuing to inspire your students and me and to guide us as well. Remember for everybody to send in photos using the hashtag HMS Together, and we'll post them here. And that on Tuesday, May 11th, or Tuesday, May 12th rather, we will be honoring nurses in your family or your friend group. If you can send in pictures of nurses who are working on the front lines of this crisis and even in perhaps different times, please send in those pictures and we'll honor those nurses among your family and friends as well on Tuesday. Our last two jokes from Star Wars week, which it really turned into. All right. Let's pretend there was an invisible droid in Star Wars. What would they call him? Let's pretend there's an invisible droid in Star Wars. What would they call him? The answer, C-3PO. Invisible droid, see-through. You get that. Last thing, a bit of a visual here. What is the internal temperature of a tauntaun? What is the internal temperature of a tauntaun? The answer is lukewarm. Internal temperature of a tauntaun is lukewarm. You might remember that horrifying scene from The Empire Strikes Back. To all the moms out there, thank you for the love, caring, and support that you give your kids. Have a great Mother's Day. To everyone, enjoy the weekend and ask yourself, how can you be an 11 today? Take care, everyone.